Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to do something a bit different. I'll be doing my makeup while sharing a personal journey that's been close to my heart. I'll begin by following my basic skincare routine, which involves applying niacinamide and moisturizer. I discovered I was 3 weeks pregnant on August 2, 2023, while I was in Manila, working the night shift as a call center agent for Amazon. During that time, my husband was about to leave for a trip, which made me feel unusually attached and needy. It was the first time in our marriage that I felt such a strong reluctance to be apart from him. I felt a deep need for his presence. Additionally, I noticed an unpleasant smell under my arms, which made it difficult for me to sleep, something entirely new to me. Also, I began to develop aversion to certain smells like onions and fish, despite still enjoying high quality fish. On that same day, August 2, I impulsively decided to take pregnancy test. Initially, I couldn't believe I was already pregnant. I had a doubt with my ability to conceive due to my previous job. However, I felt immense happiness realizing that I was indeed capable of bearing a child. During my second ultrasound checkup, I received a diagnosis of a subchorionic hematoma, which is bleeding within the placenta. Initially, I believed this was a common occurrence among some women as my doctor advised me to take medication in case of any bleeding and it's just normal. Towards the end of September, I began feeling extremely uncomfortable, sensing that something wasn't right with my body. I experienced intense dizziness and couldn't manage tasks like washing dishes, sweeping, or cleaning the house. However, during the later episode, my father was attending the funeral of his uncle, my grandpa's brother, so we decided to schedule a checkup for October 2, which was on Monday. On October 2 at 4 a.m., I initially believed I had accidentally urinated in my bed, only to realize that my water had broken and I was already bleeding. Heavy bleeding. Despite needing to travel 2 hours from our home to the hospital since there was no available OBGYN nearby. I was fortunate that the hospital located a doctor around 10 a.m. By that time, I was already experiencing intense pain upon the doctor's arrival. He promptly checked if my cervix was dilating, and after that, he expressed concerns that the pregnancy might not continue due to significant blood loss and my cervix had already gone open. It was the most agonizing news I've ever received in my 27 years of life in this world. While I've encountered hurtful comments and criticisms throughout my life, that was the first time in my journey that the pain truly got deep. Following the cervical examination, the doctor proceeded with an ultrasound and confirmed that I had lost my baby. Consequently, we made the decision to proceed with a DNC surgery. While in the delivery room, my only thought was, Lord, I just want this pain to go away. I realized that I have been selfish, but with the awareness that my child was already gone, I couldn't bear the intense pain. Though reluctant to remove my child from the uterus before I undergone the DNC procedure, I remember that I told my doctor that, Doc, I know that this is really impossible, but if there is a way, could you please save my child? I was really crying to him, pleading that if there's any possibility to save my child. Though the agony left me with no other option but to really remove my child into my uterus, because if not, it will also cost my life. It was true when I watch miscarriage TV series, or when a woman had a miscarriage in that movie or in that TV series. I felt them. Like, I know how it felt to be in that situation. As a mother, the only thing that you wanted to do when you're experiencing miscarriage is for your child to live. That's the only desire that you can think of. After the surgery, a profound ache settled in my heart. It seemed as though a piece of me would forever remain incomplete. It marked the saddest chapter of my life, to the extent that I felt reluctant to continue living. However, I'm grateful to God, to my parents, and especially to my husband, who was away at that time. I deeply appreciate him for providing me with emotional and mental support, making me feel loved and cared for during this challenging time. Upon leaving the hospital and laying my child to rest, I encountered one of the most profound feelings of sadness, feeling adrift and uncertain about what steps to take. I made a choice to seek guidance from a psychologist, and I reached out for an assistance and advice. And during the therapy session, which proves immensely helpful, it provided me with insights on how to embark on my healing journey and offered ideas on how I could move forward with my life. And here I am now, immersing myself in vlogging, redirecting my attention and focus away from recalling the traumatic experience of miscarriage. Instead, I create videos aimed at inspiring other women, emphasizing that a miscarriage doesn't signify the end and isn't something for which we should blame ourselves. I firmly believe that God has a purpose, urging us to persevere and seek that purpose. Your child didn't depart without reason, so it's crucial not to squander time in tears and sorrow. It's okay to grieve and feel the pain, but it's essential to keep propelling your life forward continually and uncover the specific purpose that you need.